Hey guys, it's Tsubasa, and today I'm playing Would You Rather, and you guys know how it is, so let's get right into it. So, would you rather take a suppository of vitamins daily or take a syringe of vitamins daily? Syringe. I'm not totally against suppository, but I mean, if you need it, come on, it's medication. But vitamins daily, I'm gonna feel like some kind of drug addict, but yeah, syringe. Really? I guess, yeah, it's 50-50. It's really 50-50, even though, you know, it's not 50-50, but it's pretty much that. It says here that you can't take the large pills and you have to get your vitamins somehow, right? This is a really would you rather that that isn't really gonna be common. I mean, it's so fake, we have to accept it. We just have to accept it. Somebody just wanted to make that messed up question. It's not really messed up. I mean, whatever. If you had to read only one series for the rest of your life, would you rather read Harry Potter or read Twilight? Harry Potter. I mean, there's no question. That's not a question. Would you rather fart in front of your crush or be caught picking your nose by your crush? I'd rather get caught picking my nose. I mean, really? Come on, this one really just blows my mind. You'd rather fart in front of your car. I guess I could understand that. I mean, both of them aren't natural in a sense. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I can't have no booger in my nose, and it bothers me. It actually bothers me much more. Oh, not my asthma. When you need to fart, you need to fart. Either way, both options, they have to get used to it. If they can accept you in either of these situations, if you can fart in front of them and they don't care, cool. If you can pick your nose in front of them and they don't care, cool. But if they have a problem with you farting, I mean, somebody who has such a big problem with you, I mean, of course it's not like you're gonna do it every day as many times as possible, but if you can't fart in front of them, that's a problem. And if you can't pick in front of it, pick your nose in front of them, it's a problem. It really is a problem. Would you rather be a famous country singer or a famous blues guitarist? I like the idea of being a blues guitarist. Yeah, that's nice. You would make the same amount doing either. Okay, see, that's a good point. A lot of people would just pick being the singer to get like the big money. But even though I'm pretty sure if you're a good guitarist, you can actually end up making more than the singer if the singer is just like not as big of a star as you. If you were starving, would you rather eat your own hand or eat a loved one's eye? Eat my own hand. I can't do that, man. That's messed up. Would you rather pay to see a female comedian or be paid the same amount to be slapped 10 times in the face? Okay. This is a problem. Listen, you have no affiliation to the comedian. She's just a random average female trying her hand at comedy. Alright, it's kind of messed up. And this question was done by Michael S. See, there's a problem. If you would say pay to see a comedian and be paid to the same amount to be slapped 10 times in the face, I'd still choose be paid the same amount, right? But he's making the point to say it's a female comedian, a random average female trying her hand at comedy. It's kind of messed up, because the fact that she's a female has nothing to do with the fact that I'd like to be slapped 10 times to get the same amount of money. Even though it says she's just a random average female, so she's not a big comedian star, so she wouldn't be making too much money. But if she's getting paid, I'd like to get paid. But for real, it's really messed up that it has to be a female comedian. I have no problem. Actually, there are female comedians that are really good. I mean, a lot better than many big male comedians. So I'm not cool with that. It's messed up, especially since it was a dude who made that question. Would you rather be a famous athlete in the Olympics or known around the world, or be a famous actor known only in America? That's a good question. Famous athlete in the Olympics, known around the world, meaning that you could be contracted. What's this called? Could be asked to endorse products in other countries, or be a famous actor known only in America. And well, you're famous in America. I don't know because I don't really like sports, for real. It's not a big thing I have, but being known only in America, that's kind of sad though. I mean, yeah, if you go big in America, well then you're big. At least in my case, me living in America, it'd be nice. But saying like American stars are known around the world. I mean, you got for example, the only one that really pops up in my head real quick is Tommy Lee Jones. That he's actually a big star in America. Not really that big though, but I mean most people know him. But the funny thing is he's like the face of a coffee company, practically the face of a coffee company in Japan. So, you know, I don't know. Around the world, I mean, I'd rather be famous around the world. Maybe, well, you know what? I can find the twist. I know I've been talking a lot, but I can find the twist. Since, if I'm not wrong, the 2020 Olympics are actually going to have skateboarding as one of the sports. That'd be cool. Yeah. Alright, would you rather move away for 10 years from your family? I already answered this one. I don't remember which one I answered, but I don't want to repeat it. Would you rather be attractive and poor, or ugly and rich? I don't know if I answered this one, but if you're rich, you can change that about being ugly. So, yeah. Why would you want to be attractive but poor? I mean, what reason is there to be attractive and poor? I mean, it suggests that it doesn't matter if you're attractive, you're still poor. You're not a model. You're not a public figure. I mean, come on. All right. Would you rather be deaf and have no legs, or be blind and have no arms? You may not get any prosthetic limbs or corrective surgery. You're stuck with it. All right. I can find a loophole. See, if you don't have any legs, you can just be on a wheelchair or a scooter or whatever. So that's not a problem, at least for me. But being deaf, that's the problem we need to fix, and we can't get any corrective surgery. But like we can't enjoy music, movies, at least the explosions, music in the movie, ambience, stuff like that, right? So what we could do though is sense sound through vibration. We have a perfect example. Beethoven was a deaf composer, musician, who is arguably one of the best of the world, historic. So for example, I personally would be the kind to try out bone phones, like headphones that just vibrate on your bones. So I mean, you could experience sound in that sense. Alright, now be blind and have no arms. That's a double trouble. Blind, how can you fix being blind? Like, have some way to experience it without corrective surgery. I really don't think there's a way to do it. And having no arms, I mean, can you just imagine being blind, not having arms, and needing to use your feet for everything, right? Now let's say you're gonna go brush your teeth. I'm pretty sure you either stab yourself with the toothbrush a few times, or maybe it goes up your nose or something, and who knows, when you just bend over to put your foot in your mouth, you just bang your forehead on the sink. Too much problems. I'd rather be deaf and have no legs. Yeah. Would you rather absolutely reek of armpits for the rest of your life, ooh, or lose your sense of smell completely? That's a really good one. That's a really good one. I mean, but if I reek, that means even I'm smelling it. Cause you know how have you ever gotten to a point where you just like, you don't smell something on you, but everybody else does? I mean, it could be your breath. I mean, most times it's your breath, but you know, you can actually stink in some way. Maybe it's your breath, maybe it's your armpits, whatever, but you don't smell it because you got accustomed to it, right? But imagine just being like, I reek, I smell, I'm really, really, really smelly. What do you do with your life? What do you do? You can't make any lines because you're really going to be conscious about it. And you know what society is? Society is in such a way that you can't actually stink and have people ignore you. There will be people that will just get out of their own way to tell you you stink. So, what do you do? But if you don't smell anything, you could literally be anywhere. You could work collecting trash, being a garbage man. You could work at the what's it called? The landfill. You can clean bathrooms, those porta potties. I mean, there's a ton of jobs that would be hell a lot easier if you just didn't smell. So, lose your sense of smell. But for me, it's painful because I love food and I love the smell of food. Would you rather laugh uncontrollably at insurance commercials or become wildly aroused at car commercials? Those 30 seconds would be out of control. Laughing is enjoyable. Being wildly aroused at an inappropriate moment, not too good. Now, I could get a workout from laughing uncontrollably. Wildly aroused, I don't really think you're getting a workout. So laugh. Yeah. Would you rather have a significant other that doesn't speak or have a significant other that doesn't listen? Why are you still in this Why are you in this relationship still? Because you've been together since high school and nobody else understands how in love you two are. The bond you share is too special for words. That's why. Okay, so there is a special connection. Okay, this is gonna sound selfish. But I'm trying to imagine it. Alright, so if you would have your partner do something, is it speak to you or listen to you? I mean, if you ask, like, hey, how are you doing? No answer? It's kind of a problem. Like, you would want to know about your partner. But at the same time, if you have troubles, if you have problems, you would want them to listen. It's really troublesome, at least for me, because I would be the kind to be like, maybe I have a problem. Hey, how can you help me out? Let me know. What's your opinion? They would be listening, but they wouldn't answer. Or they wouldn't listen, and won't answer anyway. Now, if I ask them, hey, how are you doing? I see, like, if you see your partner troubled or sad or in a situation and you want to help them out, you ask them, hey, how can I help? What can I do? Even though you can just like try and do it anyway, but if they don't answer you, you don't know what to do. You don't know where is the point where you're crossing your boundaries. So yeah, I mean, trial and error is better than having nothing work out. So don't speak, but maybe I can figure things out. Yeah, see, most people most likely got to that same conclusion. Would you rather have the complete box set of Dexter or the complete box set of Breaking Bad? I really don't care for neither of these. But from what I've heard, because I really haven't seen not even one episode of any of these, Breaking Bad. If you were a dog, would you rather be a stray on the street or have bad owners? I think I answered this, and I'd rather be a stray. I could be saved. Would you rather jump forward 10 years of your life or go back 10 years of your life? If you jump forward, you wouldn't have been missing for 10 years. You would just have been on autopilot. Cool. Okay. I can trust myself on autopilot. I can trust myself. You know, there would be a few people that be like, okay, wait, I'm too selfish, I'm too problematic, I'm too lazy, and if I go on autopilot, I know that once I get to those 10 years, I'm gonna hate myself because I was on autopilot and did this that I know would affect my life negatively. So at least I don't have that problem. So I could jump forward 10 years, but would I go back 10 years? I mean, I don't know what I would do different. Well, no, okay, I do know what I would do different. I mean, if I go back 10 years, I would do YouTube as soon as possible. Because I really, well, situation, I didn't do YouTube before, not even 3 years before, which I already had a big interest in doing YouTube. Because of situations. But knowing what I know right now, I would definitely go back 10 years. Not to do things differently. Exactly. Alright, so I would go back to do things ahead of time. So I know, like, you know, some people say, oh, but it doesn't matter. If you do things ahead of time, it's going to come at that same moment as it happened normally. All right, cool. But I'm doing it before, and I'm already getting the practice. I'm fulfilling myself ahead of time. And I know what will work and what won't work to a certain degree. And, you know, if you know how things are going to turn out, you don't really care what people are going to say. So go back 10 years. Not to do things differently, but to do things ahead of time. Would you rather vacation one summer in Gravity Falls or enter one season of Total Drama Island but get third place? You would not be guaranteed to survive. Both would last all summer. Alright. I know some people are gonna get mad. I know what Gravity Falls is. Don't really know anything about the story. Now, Total Drama Island, I'm pretty sure which one it is. I don't know what's the catch with third place. But since I know and I consider it could be interesting, Total Drama Island. Now, one more. This is the last one. This has been probably the longest I've been recording a Would You Rather. So, would you rather wear an eye patch or peg leg? Eye patch. Let's do one more because that kind of sucked. Would you rather speak only in Ebonics and only Ebonics, or understand no slang whatsoever? Man, that's very, very, very difficult. I mean, I have no problem speaking in only Ebonics, no problem at all. But personally, speak only in Ebonics, I don't know. Understand no slang whatsoever. Really, really, really uncomfortable. And I can tell you that it's really uncomfortable because it's not about regional things. I had the experience of knowing only English, basic Spanish, and going to a Spanish country and understand nothing because of how common slang was. So you could basically be insulted and you have no idea you're being insulted. Somebody could make a really good joke and you know all the basic words, still don't understand a thing because they use maybe one or two slang words. So it kind of goes really against me, but only in Ebonics. It really goes against me. But I mean, I would be super mad at myself of not being able to understand slang. I mean, I still remember. All right, so my parents had like a little mobile store. Like my dad had some candies, some potato chips, sodas, regular like small corner shop stuff in the back of his van, and he would stop at this packing factory, the vegetable packing, and sometimes you would see people appear visiting family at like noon or stuff like that. And I remember somebody getting close to me and asking me, do you guys sell cold ones? When I was a teen, I'm pretty, let's say like 13, 14, around there, pretty much didn't really get what's a cold one, but in Spanish. So I was like, okay, I don't understand. What do you mean by a cold one, right? Thinking we don't have anything that's cold other than soda. So I'm like, soda? No, it's not soda, it was beer. So, and you can't realize how much that pissed me off. So I was pissed off at myself of not knowing something that after the fact sounded so easy, sounded so reasonable. But since I did not understand that slang whatsoever, it kind of got me mad. But yeah, alright, so hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, give it a thumbs up, share it with your family and friends, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See you guys.